Broncos country, what is going on? Day 2 of free agency is just getting started. If you hadn't seen my video talking through the restructures that the Broncos just did with Ben Powers as well as Zach Allen, please be sure to go check that out. I'll link it in the description, but let's get into it. This topic today is on the quarterback situation. What are we doing with the quarterbacks? Y'all be sure to hit that like. Let me know in the comments. I mean, what are your thoughts? What do we do at quarterback? We got Jarrett Stidham on the roster. Do we add somebody? I think we all agree that we're probably going to draft somebody. What else do we do? Or do we just stand pat? Y'all let me know in the comments, but let's go ahead and get into it. Vikings signing Sam Darnold to a 1-year, $10 million deal. Wow, for a guy who didn't even take a snap, barely took a snap in the regular season, right? Crazy. But then, this was really hard to deal with, man, because I love Jameis Winston. I thought he would have been a great veteran leader to have in here for somebody that can help take a rookie quarterback under his wing. Spot start for us, right? Nothing too crazy. But I also wanted Jameis Winston because, one, he is hilarious, and two, the memes would be absolutely immaculate. And he's going to Cleveland. I was really bummed about this. You see, I posted the Star Wars meme. Was really bummed about this. And so now the quarterback market is looking quite thin. Don't really care about Ryan Tannehill. If Sam Darnold, who I think, again, he only played in preseason, if I can remember. If he's getting $10 million out the gate, I mean, Drew Lock played, he started a handful of games for them, right? Last year, the Seahawks had some good games. He's probably getting more money than that, right? Have no interest in Joe Flacco. And all these other guys, Carson Wentz, Brandon Allen, Kyle Allen, Teddy Bridgewater's retired, Tyler Huntley, no thank you. Brian Hoyer, definitely not. Josh Dobbs, I'm starting not to feel it. I like Drew Lock if we can get him cheaper than Jarrett Stidham, because I don't want to spend a ton on a backup / bridge quarterback / mentor for our rookie quarterback. And that really just brings me to Sam Howell. If we're able to bring in Sam Howell, that is kind of interesting because let's say he costs a future 7th round draft pick to go get, right? You do that, or a future 6th, conditional. That's fine, because he's on the books for less than $1 million. And we can free up $5 million right now for the Broncos by cutting Jarrett Stidham. I think I would be okay with that to an extent. And let's talk through this scenario. Let's say we don't draft a quarterback in the first round, or like the second round, okay? Then it's clear. The tank is on. The tank is on for a high pick in 2024. Who would you rather have as a tank commander? Jarrett Stidham or Sam Howell? I don't know. I guess I would like Sam Howell just because he's cheaper. But again, you're looking for somebody who's going to that's going to provide entertainment, but you're also not going to win a ton of games. Now, Sam Howell threw a ton of interceptions. So maybe it's kind of like one of those Jameis Winston 30 for 30 type seasons, right? Wouldn't that be interesting? And he's a little bit shorter, which, guys, my kind of rule is I would ideally like you to at least be my height, 6'2", to play quarterback for my team, right? I don't think Sam Howell's 6'2". I think he's around 6 foot. And Jarrett Stidham has that prototypical nice professional quarterback size, and he's got a good arm. Could he be better this year given a whole other offseason with the team? I think so. Mark Lewis, your video is coming about breaking down this whole bridge quarterback situation. He wrote me an 1,800-word comment, guys. That is like an essay. That is like a school paper. He spent so much time on this. Really appreciate it, you doing that. And you're getting your own video response for putting in, probably an hour into that comment. Thank you. Thank you again. But I want to know what you guys think. What should we do now? I'm also thinking about taking the Texans strategy. If really this is a transition year and we're about 2025, take the Texans approach. You have your backup quarterback here that you signed, which is Jarrett Stidham. Okay. In the 3rd round or the 4th round, take somebody like Spencer Rattler or Michael Pratt, just like the Texans took Davis Mills in the 3rd round, and see what he can do. Okay. Throw him in there for the majority of the season and see if you've hit on somebody. If you struck gold, then you're already ahead in your rebuild on a very cheap starting quarterback contract. But most likely the scenario that will happen is this quarterback, Davis Mills, is going to be a very effective tank commander. So we can get a top 5 pick and get our own CJ Stroud the next year, right? Is that part of the plan? Is that part of the plan? Now, that it would be tough to see the Broncos lose a lot of games this year. But I'm so thankful that we have a coach, in my opinion, that has a direction for how he wants to build the team, to rebuild the team, as well as guys like this isn't Vic Fangio or Nate Hackett, where these guys are just only care about one side of the ball. They'll leave whatever personnel decisions to the other coordinator for the other side of the ball. Sean Payton has a vision of what he wants from his defense, offense, and special teams. He's involved in all of it. And that's what I really do like about him. There's so many coaches, for instance, going to pick on MHRT a little bit. Dan Quinn, I don't think he would have been that involved on the offense. That's just me. So I do wonder, are we kind of going to make this year a transition year? We'll just have to see. Y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. But right now, I'm starting to kind of get onto that side of like seeing how much these quarterbacks are costing. Maybe we just draft a guy, whether that's in the 1st, 2nd, 3rd round, if we can get a 2nd, and keep Jarrett Stidham. Because right now, that $7 million cap hit isn't looking bad at all right now. So, y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please subscribe if you like Daily Broncos content. We're on our way to 500 subs, and please share this out. Please share this out. Let's get this thing going. Y'all have a wonderful day. I will be back shortly. And as always, everybody, go Broncos.